Hi everyone. It's been a long time I have posted on this channel, and I used to post about technical subjects. Like I used to make videos on DSA. I have noted down the points that I want to discuss, and it will be a very short video, but it is about something like hypothetical and philosophical thought that I wanted to share on my channel because I wanted to document it. It's been a very long time I posted, so I thought it's a time of the year when it's 2024 is ending, and it's a time of a year when people set their resolutions, set their goals for upcoming year. So I thought it is the best time to talk about some what you say knowledge that I have been gaining via reading books and stuff. So I thought, why not to share it on YouTube? It's not like what I would say that it will work for everyone. It's not like that. It is not a motivational talk, not at all. It is more like a philosophical thinking or thinking about life or thinking about goals in a certain way or with a specific angle that I wanted to discuss, or you can say put on YouTube. Uh, you can share your thoughts, and I will appreciate that. But without wasting time, I have some points written on it, and I'll go one by one, opening up my thoughts, and I hope like it will make sense. The whole video will make sense. Okay, so basically, according to an author who wrote a book called "Don't Believe Everything You Think," don't believe everything you think. According to him, we have there are two types of goals, like how we set goals. Number one is setting goals by inspiration. You can say setting goals by inspiration, and number two is setting goals by desperation. These two types of goals are very, very, very different. They are not types of goals, but they are like methods how we set those goals. Same goal can be set via method of inspirational method, and it can be set as a desperational method. Outcome, it is about how we think of that goal. We will go in that detail. What you say can say we will go into detail later on, but let's talk about goal we set out of desperation. So it is very openly we can get an idea from its name that goal we set due to desperation. For example, we want to achieve an X thing. Okay, we want to achieve that thing, and we set that goal to achieve that thing. So we have a not materialistic, but we have a specific purpose behind that goal. Okay, when that specific purpose will be achieved, that goal will end, and all the thing we do for that goal will end over there. According to author, this is goal set via desperation. Okay, why? Because if you won't be able to achieve that specific purpose, or you can say if that purpose is hard, you will get frustrated, you will get angry, you will get anxious, and you will disturb your normal flow of mind. So basically, normal flow of mind is joy, peace, harmony. Okay. Okay. So the whole idea is nowadays we set up, for example, if some person is want to lose weight, he people do exercise to lose weight. They're the goal is to lose weight, and what they do is they exercise. Okay. So what happens when they exercise? with respect to achieving the goal of losing weight, they give up, or you can say they get frustrated, they get angry when they don't see that purpose like getting nearby, or you can say that they don't see that purpose fulfilling, or you can say they don't see it coming. So they get frustrated, or you can say they get angry, they get anxious, and they disturb their mind. Okay, they think about that purpose. Are you getting it? They think about that purpose, that goal of losing weight, because this is specific thing they want to achieve. And as according to the author, thinking is the beginning of the suffering. Thinking versus thought is a separate topic. We can talk in another video. But now we have like talk about um, goal set via desperation method, set out of desperation like decently. Now let's move on to goals we set with inspiration. Okay, according to author, this was the name he gave. I don't think so it is a proper name, but let's keep it right there. So basically, according to him, this is a very beautiful concept that I came to know, because in my life I was not able to define goals. Like never, I wasn't like I used to see people with goals, and I used to think that like why I'm not able to set goals. Like for example, I have never done anything with goals in my mind. For example, someone work hard to achieve a good job. Someone works someone works in a class to achieve a good grade. Like I wasn't able to set goals for myself, and I used to think that this is a abnormal thing. But when I read this book, according to author, basically most of the goals that work out, they do not have end. They do not have end purpose. They do not have specific purpose. They are like followed, like we follow those goals because we love to do that thing. We do that thing because we love it. We feel at joy doing that thing. We feel peace doing that thing, so we do that thing. And we set that goal out of motivation, out of not motivation, uh, out of inspiration, that we love it, so we'll do it. For example, the writer gave the example of singer sings, dancer dance, painter paints even when they are not getting money, because the end goal of that art is not money. The end goal is nothing. The goal itself is the end. Okay, I hope I am delivering it with properly, that is understandable, but I'll try my best. So basically, the whole thing is doing things without having a goal in the mind that has to be ended, but doing things with love and to be at joy is what goals set by inspiration means. So this is the whole idea that I love. For example, we learn things. For example, a person X is learning a new technology to shift a job. If he'll learn it and he'll shift a job, then that learning process is stopped. But if I say I love learning and I love learning new technologies, okay, so I'll learn the technology, I'll shift the job, and I'll keep learning it, because I do not, my goal wasn't shifting the job, my goal was to learn. My goal is learning. My goal is that I love learning, which is the name of my channel right now, In the Love of Learning. This is like a very philosophical thinking, I believe. Like most, it is not common at all, I would say, because the the main problem of our education system is not our educational system, but it is how we take that educational system. Because our educational system, we take it as a, for example, what we set goal is like, okay, I'll cover this thing and I pass this semester. Okay, boom, we pass the semester. But what if we set a goal of learning it instead of passing it? So we'll keep on doing learning instead of moving on to the classes. For example, I gave the example of setting goal of losing weight. So when we're done losing weight, we'll stop exercising. When we'll achieve X amount of kgs, we'll stop exercising. But if our goal is to get a healthy lifestyle, if our goal is exercise itself, if we love exercise, the goal is to love exercise, the goal is to inspire doing exercise, the goal is to do exercise without having thinking of losing weight. See, this will, like, this is something like mostly people don't get, but this is a very, very, what you can say, prominent thing that we should focus on. In the end, this is like, in the end, like, I would discuss a concept of from another book called Atomic Habit. That's like, everyone would have read it if they are interested in books. But basically, according to James Clear, the whole thing, instead of setting goals, we should set a system. And that is a very beautiful concept too. Instead of working on your goals, working on the system. So what system is basically, I'll do that thing daily without thinking of achieving anything. For example, instead of doing exercise for losing weight, I'll have a system where I will exercise daily without having a purpose of losing weight. If I want to learn a new technology, I won't have that purpose in my mind. Instead, I'll have a system in which I will go, I'll sit, and I'll learn daily. Because goals that have purpose don't last forever. And those that goals that have purpose don't last forever. And the goals that do not have purpose, and they these goals are the ends, and people do it because they feel like joy is something that lasts forever, because joy is something we want. Okay, so find something that you love and do that in your next year. Like, set goals out of inspiration, not out of desperation. I haven't looked at the points, I have missed a lot of points. Okay, so I have discussed this. um, so basically, in the end, I would say inspirational goals are goals that are set by inspiration, have curiosity, love, joy, and behind them, instead of a materialistic purpose. And as we set goals in for 2025, we should be eyeing for those inspirational goals, not those desperational goals. Like, if we want to switch a job in 2025, it's not a purpose, like, it's a very materialistic purpose that will get us frustrated if we won't be able to switch the job. But if the goal will be to learn things and to love the process of learning, then it doesn't matter if we'll be able to switch the job. But the thing that will matter is to love the process of learning. That's all. And the question that rises most of the time is like, if, for example, if someone do not love what they are doing, how should, like, they, what you can say, they can progress in that and they can set goals in that field. So basically, there is a very, like, small concept that I follow in my personal life. As a human, you can love everything, every technology. You can't love it. But what you can do is you can find a very small angle, and with that angle, if you will see that thing, you will like it or you won't hate it. So always try to see that thing with that very small angle, so you can fake your mind into the thinking that you like that thing. Okay, so this might be easy for you. So in the end, I do not know what the title of this video will be, but this is a disclaimer that the whole talk, this is not a motivational talk at all. This is not a, this is not something that I have been thinking, or this is not something new from my side. Like the reference books are like Don't Believe Everything You Think and Atomic Habits. They are great reads and you can read them. And this is the whole hypothetical talk. If you don't want to implement it, it is totally fine, because everyone has like, for someone, like desperation goes would work out, because he won't be feeling frustrating in them, and it's fine. Keep on following those goals, but you can give this type of thinking a go. Thank you so much for listening to this much long video.